Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Testing 1, 2, 3. Let's see if it's working. It is working. Oh, good. Good stuff. Hello, Charlene. How you doing? Turn that off. It's just going to distract me like it just did. How's everyone? You okay, Charlene? Oh, so I arrived here, and I've obviously got my wires crossed. Well, I've definitely got some wires crossed, but I thought the painting was going to be done. Apparently not. I probably wasn't listening. Greetings from Texas. Well, hey. Well, that's pretty good. Just Morecambe. Less glamorous. Well, is Texas glamorous, don't it? Anyway, seems like it. But unfortunately, you're going to miss me tidying up. I know you were expecting. I was expecting to do a bit of tidying. Thought that would be like stream of the century. To see me having a bit of a tidy. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff still just strewn about the place because there's some more painting to be done. But, well, from Greece, well, hey, California, Greece, Texas, where else are we all from? You're all expecting to see me tidy up. That was what you were excited about. So, sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, I'm not tidying up. Maybe a future stream, that'll be exciting. It was literally like last week. I wasn't streaming because I had the band accounts to do, and now they're done. It's like, right, what needs doing now? Well, this place is a bit of a mess, so I need to tidy this up. It's like the next big job. But basically, I'm just practicing. So I'll have little breaks, I'll have a little chat, but I'll just go through my practice routine. Which I've been sorely neglecting, to be honest. I'll go through my little practice routine. I almost for myself this, to be honest, to re-establish like what do I do in a practice routine. Main, there we go. So I'm just going to go through. Usually, to be honest, I'm doing like the real obvious guitar exercise. I still do this. It's like a beginner's exercise. It gets you into a hand position. 4 fingers a fret, gets you into the box. So I go through that usually first. Sometimes, depending on my hands feeling, I'll go legato, like 1 pick and 4 taps. Yeah, and that'll be usually quite rusty. Just gets that left hand. Start doing what it's told. And then obviously I need to get my hand synchronization. It's quite good for that really. So get my side to side picking and I'm not doing anything like this to waste time. So really here, hand synchronization and trying to get my right hand to do exactly side to side efficient movements. So, and every time I do an exercise, it's got to be musical. So I set myself like some sort of pulse, tap my foot like a Tommy Emmanuel. And I'm trying not to go to waste time. Just trying to get warmed up, get relaxed. What's up from the States, Chicagoland area? Nice. Welcome to the stream if you've not been to any streams before. We just tend to talk a lot of rubbish, to be honest. Finally got my Witch Hazel t-shirt, my Pentecost one. So I thought I'd show that one off tonight. Very pleased with it. So I'll go through that, and then sometimes I'll be like, what's going on there, for example? And so it feels a bit like my hands all crunched up, to be honest, when I go the turnaround. Hello Keith, how you doing? My hand feels, wait, I'm so rusty. My hand feels weird, to be honest. But anyway, so something's going on. I think my hand might be a bit knackered. But anyway, I want to feel like individual, a bit more independence in the fingers. I feel a bit. Basically, I'm just rusty. Anyway, so I'll do that. And then I might sometimes think I need a bit of a stretch. So these frets are tiny down here, which helps you warm up and relax. But then I might go. And I was joking about the sweet picking. Bit rusty. Also, my hand feels just like it's not doing its job. But that's why we're here. By the way, there is a fan club and a tip link, which is this thing there. If you fancy doing that, no pressure. And yeah, music and merch is available on this link here. Question: at what point in learning guitar, what topic of study did you have the epiphany or realization that you understood music theory or enough to perform confidently as a profession? Oh, that's a really good question. Makes you think, doesn't it? At what point in learning guitar, what topic of study did you find an epiphany? I don't know. Like I learned guitar. I don't actually remember how I really learned guitar, to be honest. And I was only 15 when I started learning guitar. I think something like 15. And I think my mum showed me a few chords. And my mum and my dad, again, can't really remember. And then I started learning power chords and wanted to learn Iron Maiden. And made a few mistakes and stuff. And yeah, just like messed around with power chords. And by 16, I was writing songs. So I don't really know, to be honest. I don't even know. I really did not know what I was doing. I mean, I was doing stuff like this. I was like, yeah, that's something. And then I didn't know that was like an E, a D, and then an E. I was doing lots of stuff. I was like, oh, that sounds good. I didn't realise it was another E. And, you know, I didn't have the music theory, but I was still playing. So, you know, it's in terms of like scales and stuff, I mean, I did learn that stuff afterwards. I don't really, it's hard because I don't really remember. I mean, it's like half my lifetime ago for me, which makes me feel old. But like at some point I learned the pentatonic scale. And that's a real like fundamental. I mean, I don't think I learned this as an exercise till afterwards, but it made sense. I'd learned that more through, you know, the box, the neutral pentatonic. So start on an A, finish on a C. By the way, my guitar's down step if you've got an instrument and you're that interested. But like usually I'd go through A to A is your minor pentatonic, naturally minor sound, and then C to C is a major pentatonic. C to C. And I suppose that's kind of a big, for guitar specifically, it's quite a good starting point. So I'd start in terms of just looking for a goal to reach where finally like I understand. Yeah, well I would say do the pentatonic scale and learn the minor emphasis and the major emphasis because it's the same scale, and then learn the major, C major, and then learn the minor, the natural minor emphasis. By the way, C major scale is something I do a lot. Well, any major scale. You can do E. So So the mixture between the pentatonic, minor and major emphasis, and then knowing what these notes are, means that then you can play all major and all natural minor scales. I mean, that covers a lot of music, including pentatonic. And for rock and metal and stuff, if you can do major and Aeolian, which is your natural minor, and you can do pentatonic, you can do like I made it. Do you know what I mean? Again, just feel so sloppy. That's why I'm here. Just a goal to reach. Yeah, I mean, I would just sort of say, learn the pentatonic, learn the minor and the major emphasis, then build the notes in between, which make your C major scale. But yeah, C major scale is a good one to practice for me. Hi, is it Tezzy? I read your message and I've forgotten what you said now. Was it Sezzy? To Sezzy? I feel like it was a T and an S. And I've forgotten Sezzy. Tezzy. I just can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. Yeah, C major scale. You can't do the C major scale, I don't think, without the hand position. And the hand position comes from either this chromatic exercise. Great. Set. I find the melody grabs me before the lyrics. How do others feel about this? I think that's actually scientifically proven for everyone that the melody is what hooks people. But people stay for the lyrics, don't they? We're going to study on that. Which one? Sezzy or Tezzy? I'm just going to go with Sezzy. I feel like the C makes like a S sound. Sezzy. Anyway, so yeah, best to get practicing. So when I'm practicing, I really just kind of get, each note has to be even. You don't like... Oh, great. As long as it's not Kezzy, as I always say. Sezzy. So now I feel a bit more warmed up now. It's good to take the breaks, actually, to be honest. It's good to have a chat in between. Another one I really like to do, which gets me changing hand positions, is the Hall of the Mountain King. Oops. That's the tricky bit. Okay, well, ask another question. You win on Pentecost 2 album. There are some great hooks. How do you write for them? Does a lyrical hook come to you, or you jot it down and then apply music? It's usually, for me, different songwriters write in different ways. I write music first and then lyrics afterwards. Lots of songwriters write lyrics first and music afterwards. And you find plenty of examples of famous songwriters who've been hugely successful who've done either or. I don't think it actually matters. So I tend to personally write music first and the lyrics afterwards. And that's quite in line with what grabs people. A hook and a melody is what grabs people first, and then lyrics is what people kind of then, when they've listened to it a number of times, the lyrics is what they stay for, when they feel like they want the song becomes their own. But how do you say? How do I write hooks, or do you kind of ramble over music to come up with some melody lyric? I mean, sometimes I'll do the melody and then a lyric will come along with it. Sometimes, but not often. But yeah, sometimes it is slightly rambling. Sometimes I'll try and come up with an example. I'll try and write something now. So I'm trying to think of a. So like. So like, oh, I mean, I'm just improvising chords, and then with that, the chords are suggesting melody. So like, so like, so like, so like. So like, so I'll, like I said, mumble and then da 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 da. Like that's the ah sound to me. Da 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 da. So like this is ah ah, the thing ah ah. Da 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 da. We are something now. That's an ow sound because it's gone down. La 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 la. Oh. So the vowel sounds will then suggest lyrics to me, and that's generally probably what I do, to be honest. Anyone got any lyrics from it that starts ah and then ow? We are ah ah ba 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 da da la ba 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 bum ba ba. There you go. I've written so much. So I'll just do that if that makes any sense to you. Anyway, back to the improvising. Not the improvising. Practicing. That's what it's called. How many pairs of tights do you typically try on when shopping for the perfect stage wear? Faye says too many. Yeah, I've got 3 pairs of shiny tights personally, and then the band have got their black ones. Oh dear me, I'm not feeling very well today, to be honest. Get these fingers working, the 2, 3, and the 4 together, and forget like not using the first finger. Really good. I do sometimes dream lyrics. I sometimes wake up with a song. It's really weird. Like, what happened? I dream a song, and then I wake up and the song's in my head. So that sometimes happens. Michael Schenker, rock bottom guitar solo, UFO. My favourite guitar solo. It's just like an improvisation. It sounds amazing. So again, focus on the bits that are tricky. That's a good practice tip for you. Did the angel of the Lord visit you and give you the lyrics and melody to Dry Bones? Be honest. No. I actually wrote the melody, definitely wrote the melody for Dry Bones first. I actually, on guitar, I remember. I feel like it was that. It was just like. I remember doing stuff like that, to be honest, when I was writing it. It was like. That sort of thing, and then. That was the hook that I wrote first. Put those two things together, and then it just, yeah. That's your number one witch hazel tune. That's your song, isn't it? Some I feel like when writing these songs, it's like it's for you. It's for you folks. It's like you take ownership. It's like that's my number one. That's my song. That's the plan anyway. That's what I'm like with songs. I'm like, no, this is my jam. This one. Nearly 100,000 streams on Dry Bones, which is pretty cool. That'll be our second song to hit 100,000 streams. Let's have a look. If we've probably not made it yet. The last 20, for all time, 98,000 streams. There you go. So stream Dry Bones. We hit our arbitrary number. Anyway, I best be practicing. How do you all manage to find time to play and record whilst having day jobs? I've been struggling with this ever since finishing high school 10 years ago. Yeah, I mean, it's just struggle, to be honest. It's just, I suppose when you're passionate about something, you'll just work really hard. So I'm just prepared to work hard. I mean, I work late on a Thursday, just doing admin-y stuff, just for hours. Any gaps I get in teaching, I'm working on stuff. I'm planning time. I mean, now it's really good because I have 1 day a week, which I'm just literally recording. And sometimes I'm like writing in car parks and stuff on my lunch. I don't really have a break. So just like what needs doing, I have a to-do list. If you're just to-do list focused, it's just like you've got big goals, you split them into mini goals, and then you get the mini goals done. So just do a to-do list. That's how I really work it all. And I make phone calls whilst I'm going from place to place. So I have to like talk to the label, ring different people up, and I just do it whilst I speak to the producer regularly. So I just do it whilst I'm driving on hands-free. So I'm just, all that sort of thing. Who did art for? It was Branca Studio. Branca Studio. Give them a Google. They're on Instagram and everything. I was talking to my sister a few days ago that we were lucky to be in Lancaster. With the present level of restrictions concerning travelling, we won't be able to fly to the UK. Oh right, that's changed, has it? I knew like the vaccination sort of thing status had changed. So there's certain countries now, I don't know what the list is, but you have to be vaccinated to travel to them. It's no longer vaccinated or PCR, it's just you have to be vaccinated. And then there's also, can't remember what the other, something else had changed, which I think what you're alluding to, there's just restrictions basically. I mean, yeah, it's, I don't know. Who even knows though? Like, it could be like bad because it's winter, it could be bad because of the latest variant, it could be, I just don't think anyone really, it's just the uncertainty, so I'm just taken to ignoring it, to be honest, until we get some sort of certainty. So anyway, I should probably practice. Oh dear me. It's good when you're practicing to do like not just like straight even notes, but like 4s and 2s. But to do like 3s and things. It sounds quite good if you can get that going. What is that? That's all right. Oh dear me. Oh, I feel like I'm proper flagging now. I was like, yeah, I'm ready for a guitar practice. And now I'm like, I need to go to sleep. thing I personally am practicing at the moment is my downpicking. I just feel I used to be a lot better at that. See, some of that's just a bit messy. Bit annoying for you to listen to, but that's what needs practicing. Dear me. I feel like my hands, like, oh yeah, my wrist is a bit knackered. I feel like I've leant on it or something and it's affected. Bit weird. I've also got problems with my other wrist, but that's like a little cyst thing that's not going away. So, there you go. I'm in the studio this weekend, so I can't. I don't want to get an operation on my wrist yet until I've done some drums. Is this all still working? Yeah. I'm not chatting to myself, am I? No, it says 11 people are here. There we go. You've all gone a bit quiet. Just listen to me practice and mumble on. That's what I do best. See, check we're all online. Oh, we are online. That's good. Right, so what was I going to say? Yeah. My wrists are feeling weird. I might stick around here, it's more comfortable. And then there's another thing I need to practice apart from which is I've got this Joe Bonamassa thing that I really want to nail. Whoa, guitar session. Yeah, in case you didn't know, we have a fan club. Tip link. It's just down here. Just go on this link. Just check it out if you've not seen it before. FYI. No pressure, but you can check it out, can't you? No harm. No harm in checking it out. There's a video on the YouTube channel goes into it a little bit more if you'd rather watch a video rather than scroll through a list of things. Thanks to everyone who's part of the fan club. Absolute heroes. Because you're financing my Witch Hazel Fridays, which is really cool. Also, I'll have a big accountancy bill to pay pretty soon, so you're also helping with that. Especially you, Keith. It's a really good time of year to send me that money. Just have to pay the accountant. What was I doing? Anyway, I get talking and I forget what I'm doing. About that, but twice as fast. Diggy, 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 that sort of thing. Like that, but not terrible. I wish I was Joe Bonamassa in some ways. Messy as anything, that. Really messy. It's inconsistent. So I tend to just slow down until I get the speed that it's right. Can you record an acoustic playthrough of Dark Ages in the future? There are some parts I find hard to transcribe. Absolutely, yeah. Is there anything particular you want me to go through now? Because I'll just show you now. You can come back to this video and press the slow down button, I think, and pretty sure you can do that on a live stream recording. That's like an A sus4A. And then the chords of the verse and chorus like E minor, G, and then D. I can tell it's out of tune. It's a bit rare. That doesn't sound right. I should probably get a tuner. E minor, G, and then D. E minor, G, and then D. That's C. C, G, and then D. C, G, then D. Then C, D minor. C, D, E minor. C, D. I think A, yeah. Classic. C, sounded me. D, E. Then F, D on F sharp up to G. So like D, E, F sharp on D, G. Oh. I don't know what comes next. I can't remember what I was doing. I can't remember what I've lost my train of the song, to be honest. But then, yeah. We live in the dark ages. I've got this like D and F sharp again. What even is that chorus? D with a B. D with a B. I mean, it's like C on B. C on B. Suspended C. D and F sharp E. It's like a seventh then. And then yeah. We have been deceived in an age of apathy. You never know for sure. We shall reap what we shall sow. And then the last thing is just the same sort of, except I'm going. Anyway, so if you want to go back to the video, you can go back and then slow it down, can't you? I suppose, if that helps. But I should probably do a little cover of it and then you can see it on the acoustic. It might be a bit clearer sounding as well. Anyway. It might help you out, might not, I don't know. Let's see. I don't do any tabs, by the way, so. The Sojan cover shirt, is that the new one with the baseball sleeves? I guess it's like blue and black and white or something. Blue, which is a logo. Or is that the one we're talking about? That's the worst. Right, these are fine. I think it's a third and fourth finger. The one's connected by the same tendon, inconveniently. Sometimes I'm like, I just get do stuff like this to build the strength of the individual fingers. Also builds your calluses a lot more when there's pressure directly on one of the fingers. I mean, it's the thing available on the store. I don't even know what's available on the store. There's no much from me until next year now. Everything's basically, well, by the way, I didn't say, but one of the reasons I'm here is because I've cleared all my live stream stuff out ready for putting the Christmas tree and stuff like that, to actually use that room that I live streaming for actually, you know, family stuff and getting the fire on and stuff. So I'll be live streaming from here for December a bit maybe. What am I doing? Looking at witchhazel.com. Witchhazel.com. I don't know. I mean, I lose track of what's on. I don't do it all, you see. I don't do any of it at the moment. Oh, it says the Soja and baseball t-shirts on. But maybe you're thinking of the old one. Not sure. We haven't got the old one, if that's what you're looking for. Lots of Witch Hazel songs being written at the moment. Apparently that's it. I thought my laptop was plugged in. Oh dear, I might have to cut this short. I don't know whether. Oh, it wasn't because I looked for the charger, then couldn't find the charger. Have I got battery saver mode? No, we're on battery saver. We'll see how long this stream. It'll just go off all of a sudden. Ah, so messy. How can Bonamassa just go digga 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 like that? How much time has he spent? Witch Hazel solo in 2025. Once I can do it fast enough. Oh dear, I can't play guitar anymore. Oh, this is why I need to practice. Oh dear me. Getting a few messy open strings there. All those. Picking just really not. When I started to learn guitar, I was always just doing all this sort of like. One pick. Right. I can't even do that today because something's wrong with my little finger or something. Ah. You probably shouldn't do this too much. You're meant to do this really. Loosen off the hand. How long have we got on this battery? 14 minutes. I might have to give it 5 minutes and then put it on the end screen. One thing I need to practice the most. Why did I write that? It's so annoying. Have I thought about touring in Paris? I don't think I have. Everyone talks about touring in Germany and stuff, but who knows? What the best thing to do? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sure there's a bit of a scene for it anyway you go. Is there something wrong with this? Oh no. Yeah, Paris. Yeah, I've not really thought about it to be honest. But it's we don't really know what we're doing. We just do festivals and stuff. We're not really been a touring band. So this is kind of fairly new to us, even the idea of touring. We've got some potential things going on in next year. We've got some potential things happening next year in Germany. Nothing confirmed yet, but yeah. And oh, Antoine. What was that for? Am I looking at like the wrong thing here? Anyway, I'm gonna have to shut the stream down because I don't actually know where my charger is. How disorganized of me. Don't actually have a charger. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. It's a bit disconcerting. But I'll probably practice for another 5 minutes and actually do some decent practice. I've spent the time mostly chatting. Another thing I do is sometimes practice without the amp. I'm just like, if you're making the sound acoustically on the instrument, then you know. Anyway, I'll have to say goodbye to you all because my laptop's going to run out of battery. I don't know where. It's usually quite good for battery actually, but obviously used it a bit today. So, thanks for coming. Hope you've enjoyed at least some of it. The rambling and the noodling, and not very much practice. And sorry to disappoint you about the lack of me tidying up. If you're excited about that, sorry about that. Sure, there'll be opportunity in the future for that. There's always things to tidy, isn't there? And see you next week. I haven't decided, as usual, what I'm doing next week. That's on my to-do list. Decide what you're doing with each live streams, and then tell people in advance this is going to happen. Also, with social media, I've got on my sort your social media out. Decide what you're going to post. You know, that's a good thing to do, by the way. Apparently, I don't do it, but you should do it. Anyway, thanks for coming, everyone. Any music and merch needs, any digital patronage opportunities to support down here. Thanks, everyone, and see you next week. If not in the Facebook group, or come leave us a comment on a YouTube video or whatever. It's cool, we've got 1,400 subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure you do so if you've not done that. That's really cool. Building up the YouTube a little bit. And yeah, more subscribers the better. We're close to monetize, well, not close, fairly close to monetizing the YouTube channel, which is a bit surreal. Didn't really think of ourselves as YouTubers, but there you go. Thanks for coming. You're all amazing. And see you next time. Like and subscribe, all that stuff.